one more spot. This is that awkward time where I'm waiting to make sure it's streaming before I start. You just stare at me, basically, using my computer. Trying to link, whatever. Okay. Let's go. I don't really have too much of an agenda tonight. Let me make sure I'm streaming. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. As long as somebody thinks I'm live. Okay. Yep. Not too much of an agenda tonight. I think what I'm going to do is try to polish the UI some more. I kind of left that in a state where I think it needs some more love. So, yep, let's start there. Oh man, I might go get some music going or something. I don't know if I can do this music list. Yep, I'm doing it. Can I go get some music? I'll be back. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is about as good as anything. Hey, you know. Okay, where were we? All right, let's see where we're at. It's always see where we're at. So it looks like I never cleaned up from last week where we left off. So yeah, what we do this. Okay, cool. Let's just commit all of this. And then what are our tags saying? So what was last week? Last week was there, man, I never know if there's like an easier way to get access to a calendar. Last week was the 28th. So, wait, what was I doing? So 2018, 8/22. Crap, and I already forgot. I have an amazing memory. It's also why I have to write everything down. 28 post stream. All right, there we go. We're tagged. So one of the things that I might be able to get this deployed to GitHub Pages pretty soon. But I don't think we're there yet. Okay. Start a new stream session. Start our HTTP server. Let's see what we got. Cool. Okay. So I think we definitely decided that this color, this is a little too much color. I don't know. It's not the worst color in the world. I think maybe if we put... Sorry, I was kind of mesmerized by all the prices coming in. That was fun. A stream of cryptocurrency prices. This is Ethereum or Ether to USD prices. So immediately I can see here that we need more space here so we can see the entire price and the entire, and maybe we need to give this like a scientific notation or something like that, so that way we can fit it. Oh, the other thing that I noticed from last time is we're doing something definitely way wrong with our timestamps. So let's maybe take a look at those things. So I think one thing, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this blue for a hot second, because I have a feeling once we start sticking stuff on top of it, it might not be the worst thing in the world. Alright, so we got all this stuff, yeah. I think what we want to do is, so we have the width, let's make a background color. Gray. See what happens here. Oops. Okay, that didn't work. So let's see. And do we, maybe we just want the background for this? I'm not sure. So this div, okay, it didn't pick up our changes. You know what, I remember this, you have to like, okay, that means that anytime you see that happen, where it's like the styles or something fall off, it usually means like something in your CSS block went haywire, and yeah, I forgot a semicolon. So, okay. Yeah, that color gray ain't gonna work. Let's add some padding to this too. That's probably really bad. I shouldn't do that. Okay, so that gray won't work. So we need to kind of bump that gray down. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this gray. I'm gonna open, do some online. What is it, like pixeler? Or, didn't I do this? Yeah, I did this last time. This worked all right. I think this is what got us our lighter shade of apparently, yeah. This is one. So okay. So I think what happened here. Yeah, I think that this is what ended up being our, this BD EO. Yeah, that's what this color is. So what do I want to do here? And I just wanted like an off-white. Let's try this. and we'll come back. This is our base color palette, and we'll come back and give these colors names that we're coming up with. Keep it disorganized for just a second. Holy blue. Okay, and so we'll probably, you know what? Let's just do this as something like that. That's a little bit too gray. I just want it slightly off-white. FD, yeah. White smoke, maybe we should use that. Yeah, let's try F8. Yeah, I like that better. Ah, man, color is so hard. We'll stick with this for a hot second. See what... This isn't the worst thing I've seen in the world, so that's kind of where I'm at as a designer, is I can make it to where it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not good either. All right. I want you bigger. Yeah, I'm digging that. Might be a little too big. Let's bump it down by one. Yeah, there we go. Still not crazy about the font. It'll work for now. Also not crazy about the color. I kind of want it to be off. Like, I can tell like this is like straight black, so I think I want it off just slightly above black. So let's try a, yeah, 101010 or 08. A little more. I know color might be hard to kind of tell through the stream if anybody's there. Let's try 181818. I don't want to say something silly like, oh, that looks amazing, and then like it didn't change. I do think that that looks better though. I'm gonna add drop shadow just in case Edwin is watching and he laughs. So for some context for that joke, I went on this tirade at work where I was just like, no more drop shadow. Just, that's it. We're done. No more drop shadow. And then I've been like slowly putting drop shadow in on things at work and just not telling anyone. And then Edwin's been catching me. All right, let's try this. That looks kind of intense. I'm probably gonna bump it down some. Yeah. Also, the color is off. Let's bump that down to half everything. Yeah. I want it actually like less. Okay, how do I keep ending up on W3 schools? Okay, offset Y, blur radius. Okay. So this is basically saying, yeah, to the right down. and then how much it goes out. So I want that a little less. And I think that let's go with the complementary, or not complementary, but let's go with the color that we have are the background of the panels like set to, just so that way it maybe kind of gives you the sense that it's sitting on top of. Yeah, that's a little too much. I don't like it. Maybe we can go down. Let's do, I just think it's too light. Like, I think we went too far into the lighter side of the spectrum, so I think we just need to, let's try, we're like right in the middle, 8888. See how we like that. So maybe we'll dig through some of my stock photography and see if we can find something that's cool or interesting. We should probably also change the color of these lines to match our palette. Oh wait, I think we did actually. Yeah, we did. Okay, so now, so I did add some padding there, and I think one of the problems is, let's go back to our JavaScript, because I know that we maybe set the width and the height from analytics data. Do we have options anywhere? Or do I set this with CSS? I guess. So I'm kind of wondering what rules it's laying this out with right now. And maybe, okay, so yeah, it's just going 100%, 100%. So I don't know if just like slapping a padding. Okay, that, I mean, that does help, but it's not helping with our cutoff on the side. So let's go look at some Chartist. Actually, you know what we need to do before we kind of get too deep into that is we need to give these charts some labels. And so I'm trying to think of how we should do that. There's part of me that wants to do like a full width background. Maybe have this be the blue. Then we got to pick another color, and I really don't want to do that. But we definitely need to give these charts a label. So let's do that real quick. So let's make this here. Let's make this an H2. We don't have anything here that, okay, it's not too bad. Let's center these. So I should actually probably, well, no, maybe not. Let's get this, give this a class, because what I should probably be doing is So grass row, graph, graph. So we should let's do a grass row h2, or actually let's just do a graph row call and text line center. Why did that not work? Oh, dot call. Okay, that's fine. Let's give our H2 a little bit of room to breathe here. So what's this margin right now? Okay, it just has a margin on the bottom. It's a little much. Okay, I think we can keep that maybe. Love that. Okay, that's better. All right, let's give it. I want to say that was 0.2 rems, and so we're working in rems because I want to. I don't really have a good reason. I'm trying to learn more about rims, and so this is my space to learn, and so I don't know, I want to get more comfortable with them. Oops, just want that on the bottom. Yeah, it needs more. Let's just make this a full one. Okay. Yeah, the only thing we have to be careful with is like the more we want to put stuff on top of this blue, because like the more blue that comes through, the worse it looks. And so we either need to stick this inside of this box, which I don't want to do, or we're just gonna have to like pull some color, some saturation out of this blue. Let's try that real quick. Okay, and I actually don't know a great way to do this outside of Photoshop, so I'm just gonna use Photoshop. Oh, that's Premiere. That's not Photoshop. PRPS. Come on. It's a logical mix-up. Let me go hop over and see if anybody's watching, if there are any comments. While we're waiting on Photoshop to load. I never know what to do when this happens. It's like out of range. Yeah. this. You know what? Let's just give you your own thing. Oh man, come on. There we go. Okay, well, whatever. Create new. Man, this is being slow. Okay, yep, just whatever, doesn't matter, we just need the color selector. I know that there are probably a million better ways to do this. Is there... Okay, how do I bring set? Yeah, there we go, that's what I want. So let's bring, yeah, there we go. Loving this. Still want a little bit of color, let's try this. Okay. I guess Twitch doesn't even want to and I don't, how do I check the comments? Okay, nobody's commented. Cool. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Oh, that's better. It's weird. Okay, I like it. Yeah, but this works. Man, yeah. Great tip from my buddy Glennis she recommended that whenever you have like colors that like for your palette, whenever you need to darken and lighten them, whenever you darken them, you turn the saturation up, but when you lighten them, you turn the saturation down. And yeah, this kind of has had its intended effect of pulling, you know, it pulled some color out of it. Okay. Which is really helpful for this color. I still gotta work with it though. It's still not the right color that's in my head. Like I said, color's hard. And I don't think I like this font. But let's move on. Let's move on to getting these numbers from being cut off. And I think for that, we're going to have to go to the Chartist. We're going to have to just read some Chartist API documentation. So, and the idea here is, and you know, I mentioned we might bring in Redux tonight. It's because like, so I think I'm going to put some controls underneath both sides here. I think I'm going to put some controls for controlling the time frame, like just a drop down over here under the price, and that'll change like the window that we see. And then over here I want to change like what this chart is showing you. So currently it's just showing you the integral, and I know it'd be like probably be easy to stack these lines, but I eventually want to have it to be a multi-select to where like you can get like a couple different like points on this line with like different things like the integral, and then or maybe the integral. I don't know, any other statistics you might want to like throw up on this line that are like to be determined, but you know, they're going to be driven or off of like our select boxes, and I think that that is just enough state to justify bringing in Redux, in my opinion. I've been wrong before. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to bring in React for this because then I have to bring in a build step, and I don't want to do that, and I gotta get my dog. But for now, let's polish a little bit. A little bit of polish. I think one of the things that I want to do is let's just make this color we have for H1 just be just all text color. Should probably, yeah, you can't even really notice it, and that's fine, that's desirable. So the other thing is, okay, so we have that going. Yep, let's look up the Chartist documentation for the sides. So I think we also, yeah, we might just want to bring in moment. So here's, yeah, you know what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring in moment for now. And I know moment is kind of huge. So you'd want to be more careful. So we're bringing in TensorFlow right now and we're not even using it. I'm gonna pull that out. And we're using lodash. But let's go ahead and bring in moment. Because I want to have like a seconds ago. I don't need moment. I don't need moment. That's a simple enough set of code to write. So because I think I wanted this to be seconds ago, like this, it actually like just prints out seconds ago, and so this obviously isn't working. So let's find out why. I think what we want to do is, okay, and is this is FP map. So I think what we can do here is we can pipe. So it goes into that, and then let's do a tap, right? Is that, hang on, is that even a lodash FP thing? Okay, there is a tap. Yeah, cool. So this should just print out the whole thing. So two things we're trying to fix: the price on the left side here, and then the price at the bottom. Lift is not a function. It's pipes there. Oh, but tap's not. Dang it. All right. I wonder why we got two different values here. I think we might want to let us isolate our stuff down at the moment. Oh, did I do an update? I think I found out. Yeah, hang on. Let's make one quick update here that I think I will appreciate a lot, because we get rid of, first of all, I misspelled analytics. So let's fix that. And then, yeah. Text chart, I think it's like .data, .series. And then the first series. So that way, because I think what we can do, before I make too big of a mess, one of the things that we want to do is we want to so that's the first value, and then this is head. So yeah, I think that's what we want. So that way we can get rid of probably do something clever like put a selector in here, but let's just try this. Oops. Okay. Let's just make sure that still works. Yep, that still works. Sorry, that was something that was bothering me, is I don't, the reaching out into the closure there. I try not to do that whenever possible. I mean, we're doing it here, and this is for like performance. And so, you know, because we want to be updating the chart, but I don't know. Stuff like that just screams memory leak anytime you do that. And so I try to minimize it whenever possible. Okay. So this looks like, let's just, okay, let's just give us our prices. And I think one of the problems might be that we are, maybe the timestamp that's coming in. Let's just give us our timestamp. Let's just give us our timestamp in seconds. Is that in seconds? I don't think this is in seconds. Oh, you know what? I went the other direction. I'm sorry, this needs to be a divide. Yeah, that was probably the problem. I wanted to move the decimal place. Wait. Is that gonna do that? Hang on. Yeah, it's gonna do that. Okay. Let's see. Let's just take a look. September 5th. Yeah, right, because this is GMT. Oh, wait. Oh, that's GMT, so Tuesday, yeah. 8:16. Yep, this is what we want. Assuming that the timestamp is in microseconds, so. So I think we want to keep going here. If that is in microseconds, we want to actually go 3 more slots, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so. Or actually, hold on. Okay, so that is the timestamp, right? This is our seconds. So we want to. So if we have date.now minus our timestamp, and then we divide by 1,000. Let's try this. Well, that bothers me that there's a difference on the first one. There shouldn't be, right? That should be 0 because it's the first value. But we'll let that go. All right, all right. This doesn't seem right. These numbers aren't right. Why are these numbers not right? So I think I also need to let's sniff both of these values. Or tap both of these values. So we'll get a before and then we'll get it after and we can compare what's going on. So is this, now this seems like, let's wait for like some real values to come in. Come on, there we go. Okay. Maybe this is because we're using like our 10 and our, wait, we're using our 10 and our 30-second window? That doesn't seem right. Oh, okay, right, but we're only using the 10. Our 10-second window. Let's bump this up to our 30. I think what I ought to just do, so that's the zip. Let's just do this. Probably gonna need to do the same here before I forget. I wish I could like continually like update these. That would be cool. So map timestamp. And so, and I have X, right? Yeah, so I can combine these two, right? Man, shoot. So fine. So we have our prices for the first one. Then we're gonna have X first. Or did I do that right? Nope, X is first. Well, this is gonna be now. Sorry, X, or our X stream is gonna be, yeah, date.now. So that should be, let's see what that does. Oh no, why nan? So which one was nan that came through? Oh right, not a number came through. So I wonder if it's because it's like before. Maybe we need to take the absolute value. Because I bet you it's because. We're doing something it's not happy with. So what's the second thing? We are, oh wait. We don't want to do that. Let's sniff what now. He ain't coming in. So pipe. Why not? Should be app. Yeah, zip those two. And they're an array. Yeah, no, that all looks right. Okay, that's coming through. So it's something up with... Is it because pipe doesn't... Am I using the wrong pipe? Which pipe? Yeah, no, it's the lodash pipe. What? So console tab, console log. Okay, that's just piping and everything. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna silence this one. Okay. So this is definitely falling off somewhere. Our now is falling off. Now, is this because pipe? No, this should definitely be. There's something fundamental I'm missing at the moment. I'll get it in a second. Okay, so both of those things seem correct. Oh, I see what's up. Shoot. It's because it's a part of the map. Which means it needs to be inside of prices. I don't want to do that. I'll keep that there. Curry it out. Yep, that's it. Sort of. I feel like the labels are reversed, though. This is 17 seconds ago. What's weird is I would expect, it seems to be that zip's only firing whenever whenever 30 seconds is firing. But I would want it to be firing. Might have to create a separate stream for that. One to go through and update all the labels. So it only fires when both the values have changed, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure what the contract for zip is. But I was kind of hoping that zip was going to fire all the time, like, because X is going to fire a lot, and then I was going to throttle it. So that way we could constantly update our seconds ago here. Actually, this still isn't right? Because, like, this should be, it should always have, the rightmost value should always be 0, and then it should be, I think that might be something as simple as we just have them in the wrong order. Mod, yes. Create chart data. Oh, right. See what that looks like. Yep, that looks correct. Okay. So I think I actually want to, so let's kill this, now we're reasonably happy with how this looks. The only thing I can think of is actually, I do think we might want to keep the pipe. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I want to turn this into a string, so now we're going to do a map on all of our timestamps. And we're just going to format them into a string. I have a feeling this might get too crowded. Yeah, it's going to definitely get too crowded. Let's just put an S after our timestamp, just to give it a, to limit the number of like digits it can go to the right. Like, I don't know. All right, let's just parse an N out of it. And I think we have to pass, I always forget with parsing. We have to pass like something to the right, the base. So I think we have to, the radix. What happened here? No. I think it's 10 always, normally. 2. It's either 10 or 2. Definitely not whatever I put in. 'Cause that's not the end of parsin. Nice pretty graph there. Maybe we should give it a and embarrassingly, I think I'm gonna Google how to constrict it to 2 digits after the decimal place. Precision, I think that's what it's called. Nope. I think that's just the function that you use. Precision 4, yeah. So since this is already a number coming out of here anyways, to precision 2. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Happy with that. See if Chartist can give us some control over the y-axis. So what was I gonna do here? I'm gonna curry these for no particular reason than to be able to do that instead. So it's gonna return a function. That's fine, that's what I want. Okay, I don't feel like fighting that at the moment, so we'll just keep it not curried, but partially, I forget what you call this. Maybe it is curry. I know, I hate this, so I'd much rather have it do that. But we'll deal with that later. Okay. Let's get our analytics data back. So we need to make the adjustment here and hopefully be good to go. Of course, I have a 10 left over somewhere. Okay. So RxJs, yep. That'd be nice. Responsive options, nope. Okay. This might not be the greatest. Or why? Was it like labels? That's the labels for the x-axis, so what about the labels for the y-axis? Yeah, I was wondering when we were gonna start running into Chartist plugins, because like it's a very lightweight library. So generally with lightweight libraries, you end up kind of depending on plugins to get specific functionality, or having to, I don't know. this is what I want. Yeah, I feel like this is like... Nope. So we'll probably have to come back to this. Probably just want point label. Yeah, it's not what we want. Though this would be cool. Nope, 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 none of these things. Let's just see if we can find something in the examples. Well, actually, you know what? It's 8:40. Made a decent bit of progress. This is getting better. I don't know. Progress is progress. So, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out. I wonder if it just took the first value off. Yeah, X should be like re-emitting values. I don't understand why. I'll have to figure that out. Because I want this thing like updating, like I'm gonna throttle it to like half a second or something, but I want this thing constantly updating how long ago these values were. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a night there. I promised my wife I'd hang out with her at 8:30, and I'm already 10 minutes late. So thanks for tuning in, if you tuned in, and I'll be around next Tuesday. And be safe out there if you're where I am, and Tropical Storm Gordon is on its way.